Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed down in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything. Let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? So what I'm seeing, what I'm channeling here is the energy of, I feel that there is somebody, right? I see that there is somebody that is stuck in something that they can't get out of, okay? Somebody is stuck in something they can't get out of. Okay? This definitely has to do with black magic here. Okay? So this is somebody that is stuck in something that they can't get out of. Let's see. Yeah. There's a card that flipped over as I was shuffling, which is the Tower. Okay. This is the energy of return to sender. This is the energy of something coming back around to somebody else. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords to the Page of Cups. Claudionically, I keep hearing the words, it's not that easy, or it's not as easy as it seems, right? With the Seven of Swords to the Page of Cups energy, we have Gemini. We also have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy, right? With that being said, I am seeing here that, there is an individual that is reaping what they've sown here. Okay. I mean, it's to the point where this person is really going through something, and from the outside looking in, you can even feel pity for someone here, like the way in which karma is sort of destroying their life. Well, in a sense that whatever it is that they're reaping is based on what they've already sown, and whatever they've sown is based on black magic, which has to do with wickedness and evil, right? So this person here, they're in this energy of like very, very helpless, okay? They feel helpless, powerless. They feel like there's nothing that can be said or done to get themselves out of the situation. Like this person's energy is depleting. This person's spirit is depleting. Everything is just decreasing, okay? They sainthood, right? Like them feeling sane in their mind, them feeling sane within their emotions, their heart space. It's all just decreasing, right? As time goes on, anything that this person gets up to in their life, anything that they do, whether it's as basic as getting up in the morning, it just feels so depleting to this person. It feels so tiring to this person. They wish they could just not do anything, but they know that it's because of the spells that they've been doing to people and to you as well. Okay, I feel like this is somebody here who lived a life of spells, like they depend on them, right? And whether or not they do it themselves or they go to other people, but this black magic here is something that someone lives by, whether they hide it or they very much open about it, or they just don't, they are secretive in a way of like, oh, I don't even know anything about things like that, you know, like regardless, this is somebody that lives by these things here. All right, spells based on black magic. Let's see what else is going on with this person's energy. We have the Four of Cups. All right, we have Scorpio energy again, which is double Scorpio, and then double Cancer energy with this Chariot. Okay, we have Taurus energy with this Hierophant, and then we have the Title card. All right, Title energy here. So with that being said, I am seeing here that, you know, there's a lot of grotesque things that this person has done. You know, very unlawful, very unorthodox, very unethical things. And it's things that this person is not ashamed of. Okay, this is somebody that isn't ashamed of everything or anything that they've done using black magic, casting spells, rituals, sacrifices. They're proud of it, you know, because they live by that code of it. So with that being said, this person is having a hard time accepting their karma because they spend so much of their life in this energy of having pride within this spell work, black magic energy. Like it was something they were, it's like, you know, when you carry yourself in such a proud way, like how I can speak about God and just I'm just so proud. I'm just living by that code of honor, right? It's like that analogy, that reference point, that case study, that example is based on this person. Like it's like they live by this code, right? This code of black magic, and it's something that anything that they do, anywhere that they go, it's in them, right? Whoever they with, whoever they connected to, whoever they communicating with, it's something that's inside of them that, you know, no one can take away, because this is somebody that actually loves this, right? They love the code that they live by, and it's to the point where they finding it hard to accept their karma in a way of like, because they love this, they don't want to blame it on that. Like they don't want to blame their karma on that, right? They don't want to blame their karma on the black magic or the spells, the sacrifices, the rituals. They don't want to blame that. All right, this is somebody that is that deep within something here. Okay, they don't want to blame it. They don't want to look at it as something that's bad or wrong or something that is taken away from them than fulfilling them or giving to them, right? The love that this person has for this is keeping them trapped, all right? That's what's keeping them stuck, because they're refusing to see something for what it is here. We have the Queen of Wands. We have Sagittarius, Leo energy, as well as Aries energy. It's like this person views this code that they live by, they view what they do as very beautiful, very something they get their confidence from, something they get they passion from. This is a passion for this person here. They literally stand by it against anything or anyone, right? So I'm being called to clear this energy and go another round and see what's going on. Let's tap in further to the layers here. Let's tap in further to the layers of this energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like this person, clarify the Nine of Pentacles, it's like they're so trapped in this that they don't see how trapped they are, right? We got the Knight of Pentacles, yeah. And it's that sort of entrapment that because they've been in it for so long, or it's something that is a part of their life now, they can't unsee it. Like they so in something that they can't even unsee it. We have the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands, terrifying the Nine of Pentacles. I feel that this person is blinded by the power that they receive from this, right? They're telling themselves that there's no way that this thing that brought me so much power, comfort, passion, love, desire, purpose, motivation, there's no way that this very thing is what's destroying my life right now, or the reason my life is falling apart and being destroyed right now. They're trying to find other aspects of reasons to what's happening, because you know, earlier when we tapped in, the first card that showed itself was the Tower, and the Tower is symbolic to what? Things falling apart, all right? An unavoidable circumstance, scenario, all right? Something that just happens and you have no control over it. So however way the Tower has hit this person's life, they see that there's nothing they can do or say about it. Yes, they feel helpless and powerless, but they don't want to blame it on the truth, all right, of why they are in that position. They're trying to find reasons like, okay, maybe it's because of this or that I'm dealing with this karma, or maybe it's because of that or that I'm dealing with this karma, but there's only one truth to it. This person's just refusing to acknowledge it. They want to remain in oblivion and ignorance because that's where they're most comfortable. They spend so much time loving something here that in order for them to look at it for what it is, they know that the love they have for it will have to stop. And this person is too gone, too invested for them to even stop loving something here. No matter how, the Tower again, no matter how bad, no matter how unlawful, unethical, no matter how disturbing and grotesque something is, they just can't stop, man. They too invested, too far gone in it, all right? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles here further. Yeah, we have the belittling card, smaller than me energy, David and Goliath energy. So this belittling energy is symbolic to how this person feels right now. They feel like they're facing something that is bigger than them. They feel like whatever it is that is happening right now, there is no way that they can get out of it. So that means there's a big tower that has hit this person's life. You might see it or know about it, or you might have certain information or intuition, intuitive based information or literal information from people or from your own knowing, okay, your own seeing of it. But regardless here, I feel like it's that's why we established earlier that looking from the outside, looking at this person's life, it's like it can literally be seen as very sad. Like, damn, like this is so sad because of how something is happening for someone. The Tower, the way they're experiencing it, it's like for them to even feel like it's bigger than them, it just shows that it's something that could be insurmountable, which is very hard to overcome, right? Something that they don't know how they're going to get out of it. They don't know how they're going to maneuver, navigate through it. There's no spell that can get them out of this, and there is no consulting with any voodoo priest or witchcraft practitioner or black magic spiritualist all this time that they've been doing these rituals and sacrifices. there's nothing that can get them out of something that they're going through right now. That shows the extent of the Tower. Like, it's very big here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles further. Yeah, this person is watching their life become destroyed. This person is watching their life end, all right? And they feel like there's nothing they can do about it. That's also the saddest thing. Like, yeah, this person is going through karma. We have the Justice. We have Libra energy here. They're going through karma, okay? We have Capricorn, Virgo, and double Taurus energy here. This person with this Justice energy, like this is the kind of karma here that it's clear that it's coming from a certain place here. It's not like something where, oh, your car gets repoed or you lose something valuable. It's something deeper. I feel like this is like spiritual karma here. All right, this is spiritual karma. It's to the point where this person, they're tired of living their life. It's hard for them to live. It's hard for them to get by. It's hard for them to have the motivation, the confidence, the passion, the desire to get by, because there's something backfiring on them heavily. And the more it backfires on them as heavily as it's backfiring, the more they have to, find a purpose again. All right. And they're not finding it in the same place that they once found it, because that very same place they found purpose in is what's destroying their life. This person needs to just acknowledge that they made a wrong decision by tapping into black magic, because all these spells, rituals, and sacrifices are putting them in this predicament. No matter how much they choose to flip the story, or no matter how oblivious they choose to be or how ignorant they choose to be, the truth will always remain in the end, and it will always be what sets you free for all of us, not just this person, right? Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. It's like this person is having a hard time processing that. It's like somebody okay, an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example, right? Somebody working a 9-to-5 job for like 25 years, the same job, the same office, the same company, the same people, the same boss. And it's like they get fired or they get retrenched. They get suspended, like something crazy where they can no longer do what they used to do. All right. And them having to go back to that routine of living outside of what they know is going to be hard, because they so used to knowing that, okay, I'm gonna get up and go to work. I see the same people. I do the same thing. I know this. I know that. You see what I'm saying? It's like coming back to the generalization of this message here. It's going to be hard for this person to live life without this, because it's what they've known for so long. Like, imagine 25 years with that analogy, that reference point, that case study, that example. That's like half of someone's life or so, right? And they've been doing something their whole entire life. It can really destroy you when you lose that something, especially because your world kind of revolved around it. You can imagine doing black magic, these rituals and sacrifices. Obviously, you don't only just get power from it, right? These people do it for money. These people do it for love of, getting somebody to stay with them, keeping somebody trapped in a relationship with them because of, it could be because of finances, as we've established. They do a lot of these people do this for money, or, status, caliber, image, being seen, a reputation. There's a lot of layers to it, and losing that one component, like that person losing out on their 25-year-old job, now it's like they have to live a different reality, which is what's happening to this person. They're living a different reality that is based on their karma. So this person, they've been working really hard towards breaking this karma that they're facing. They're trying to dodge karma here. Okay, they're going to the same people that they were consulting with about this black magic, these spells and rituals and all those things. They're going to those same people hoping for guidance. They're going to those same people hoping for assistance. Those same people that work with the dark arts, the darkness, they go into those same people hoping for answers. Like, how can I get out of this situation? How can I maneuver through this and navigate through this circumstance? I don't know what to do. I can't see a way out of this. But it's like the more they work towards it, the faster their karma is sort of like unraveling itself in their life, because there's nothing that they can do. The way this tower is hitting, something is really big here. It's something that is so insurmountable that, that's why I'm saying you can literally look at it from the outside looking in and feel so much pity. Like, damn, like, this is really sad. Despite the evil and wickedness that person has, it has nothing to do with you at the end of the day. What you should see of it with your good heart is like somebody that was really lost from the beginning, and now it's getting to the point where they can't avoid anything. They can't dodge it. They can't lie or manipulate or being calculative about it. Trying to maneuver and navigate through life in a way of like cheat codes, doing things the unorthodox, grotesque, unethical way, hoping you get away with it and live a happy life. Like, everything catches up to everyone. Even a small, simple lie can catch up to someone in a period of their life where they don't need that, in a period of their life where that lie can destroy their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Or it can really taint something good. It's like things like that we should always reflect on. That's why I'm saying it's really pitiful what's happening to someone here, because it's something that is so big that they feel like it's bigger than them, and they are so delusional within what they have always been doing that they don't want to see it for what it is. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. This person's losing sleep, losing passion, losing a sense of self, a sense of desire. Like, everything that once made them who they were, it's depleting. It's running out within them. As I'm doing this message, my energy is really low. I feel tired. I feel drained. All right. And this is the first message I'm doing today. And it just shows that, within this message itself, this person here is losing it. All right. They're losing it. Like, their mind is depleting, their spirit, their heart. Someone is going through a lot here. I'm even seeing that this person has begun to hallucinate, because when you tap into the black magic and all, you live in a different dimension of life, because you are aware of certain things that an average person or someone that doesn't know about none of that wouldn't be aware of. So you see life differently. Your lens of the world goes beyond the plane that we all live in, right? The dimension that we all exist in. So this person, like, to say the least here, it's like they can't even fathom or process or understand what is happening. It's not easy for someone here. Like, it's so not easy. They just, it's like, I feel like this was somebody who made your life a living hell once upon a time, or they tried to, right? This is somebody that tried to cause you drama, chaos. They tried to be a pesticide, a prick to the flesh. They tried to really taint your reality and make it unlivable, unbearable. Okay, they tried to put you in a position to hate yourself or hate your life, using everything in the book that they know how to. And this person is realizing that they don't even have the time for that anymore. That's how much karma they're experiencing. There is no time to be looking at you wanting to destroy you. There is no time to be wishing death on you or wishing that you would just be destroyed in your life. There is no time for them to go about it in that way anymore, or do things behind the scenes to cause this in your reality anymore, because their life has caught up to them. All the things that they're doing and all the things that they've done are now knocking at their doors. So there is no time for them to do what they used to do to you anymore, or try to do something else to you. It's like everything is dying here for this person, based on everything that we've established, right? The same desire, passion, motivation they had to do this and do that, act this way, say that, is dying, okay, if it's not already fully dead. The least that this person could be doing at this time is just watching you in a way of like stalking you or something like that, or still having it in them to inquire certain things about you with the people they consult with, or people that they feel are connected to you. Like, but that's it. Like, this person can't do anything else. They're so tired of going back and forth with these spells, rituals, and sacrifices. They're so tired of this black magic because it's depleting them, but they don't want to see it for what it is. They keep telling themselves something else. Mind you, this is somebody, they exist in a different plane, a different dimension. It's beyond what you may even live by, or it's beyond what you may even know life to be. This person is in a different world. Like, you got to understand that. Like, they live a different life, all right? We have the Two of Wands. This person is reaping what they've sown, though. That's a fact, okay? It isn't a easy life that they're living now. It's not what it used to be, right? Maybe it was easy for this person to do this before or be this way before, but now their life is taking a turn where they're questioning everything, okay? This person is questioning every single thing here, okay? They're also realizing that whatever it is that they tried to do to you, it didn't work because you are not touched in any way. They know what they tried to do. So they know what they see in you and what they know is not touching you, right? So they know, okay, I might have sent this energy to this person, and if they were touched by it, or sent these energies to this person, and if they were touched by them, they would have ended up like this, like that, or this would be happening to them. They would be going through this, but they see that it's a different reality, like nothing is happening, and it's putting this person further in a stressful predicament and place. They can't take it, but they know that's the least of their problems, all right? That's just the least of their problems here, okay? Time is going to do a number on this person, because over time, this person is going to keep going through karma, and at some point, they're even going to forget about you, like, in a way of like, they might have been so invested before, so committed, so passionate, like this desire, this, like, I'm going to do this. It's going to die off to the point where all this person will have left to face is themselves and what they've done in their life. It will have nothing to do with you. It will have nothing to do with anything in your world, your reality, whoever was involved. Like, nothing is going to matter. Because whatever this person is facing is going to keep growing. This tower is going to keep falling, okay? Yeah, Judgment here. The Three of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Judgment. Yeah, exactly that. Something's going to keep growing here. This karma is a never-ending cycle until this person learns. That's what karma is. You go in the portal of justice, the portal of karma, and you will only come out. They'll only release you. God will only release you once you've learned. And there's nothing that your ancestors can do about it, especially if you've done something wrong. And then if you have good karma, it's a different story, right? You walk in there and you won't even feel anything. You'll just be blessed, favored. There'll just be things happening, happiness, bliss. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So it's a different narrative for someone experiencing good karma. But for someone experiencing bad karma and it growing and growing and festering and festering and rotting, the tower keeps falling, things keep happening, falling apart and all of that, like, it can really, really damage someone, and it can really lead. It's like, think about it. With this Judgment energy it's like it's confirming what's about to happen, where an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example, right? Let's take two healthy people coming together in a relationship, right? This is just based on an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example, okay? We'll come back to the generalization of this message in a bit, but two healthy people coming into a relationship, and they're so healthy that they don't see it. They're so healthy that they just live by it, and it's just who they are. But they have no idea how blessed their relationship is going to be, because of how it's going to be maintained. There's going to be a lot of favor, and there's going to be a lot of things that happen, and it's just going to keep growing and growing, and they will grow too with their relationship, right? Let's say they 10 years plus together, right? They experience 10 years plus together. In that 10 years, two unhealthy people in a relationship would have a different 10 years than two healthy people in a relationship would. And it's because of the type of people that they are and the things that they therefore will be able to call in and manifest and attract for themselves because of who they are. If you're a healthy person, there's a lot in life that can really be smooth. There is no worry, stress, panic, distrust, discontentment. Like, there's just peace. And things like that can make time just fly by. You know, living like that can really age you slowly. Like, things like that really matter. You get people that are so invested in the unhealthiness and the toxicity that they don't see how it's tearing them apart until it's too late. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, they're just torn up, they're broken. Same goes for healthy people. When they in a relationship, they don't see how favorable it is, or how blessed it is, or how they're growing, and how it's just so beautiful, and how it's this and how, until they really just look back and say, damn, like, we really just like good people to one another, and we good because we're good people in general, right? And it's just going to keep growing into that. Anything that comes together in a certain way is going to grow into that, like a tree to a seed being planted, and it's going to be that tree, and it's going to take time. But because it's already been planted in that way, it's going to accumulate that sort of birthing. It's going to live. It's going to become a tree. You know what I'm saying? Those people in a healthy relationship, they're going to look back, and they're going to like realize their life is going to like take a turn where it's like, damn, like, now we are like looked up to in a certain way, or like we are so happy that like we don't even see our lives outside of one another, right? So coming back to the generalization of this message here, this person, right, the amount of karma that they're receiving is based on what they've done in life, and they've done a lot, not just to you. So it's just going to keep festering and growing and rotting based on those analogies, reference points, case studies, and examples I've mentioned: the tree to the seed, the couple 10 years plus, like, and what I said about the growing into it. This person's karma, they're going to grow into it, and when they grow into it, it's going to be a different life that they live. You telling me somebody that is being hit by karma in all aspects of their life, things are not moving, things are going slow, or this is happening in a way that has never happened before. They're experiencing life in a way they've never experienced it before. Reality is different, life is different, they're different. Like, you telling me they're still gonna have time to do something bad to another person when everything bad is happening to them, everything that they can think of, not just based on what they did to that one person, but because it's just lifing. Now, it's like with the judgment energy, this is a judgment call, right? Where everyone, it's like we sow our own reality with every decision and choice that we make. And if we make wrong decisions and choices, it's only a matter of time before we reap what we sowed. And this person, that's just what's happening here. All right, over time, like, you're gonna also feel it in your energy. If this person has been bothering you energetically, you've been feeling it, or intuitively there's been things happening, like whatever this person put you through based on trauma, hurt, pain, like, you're gonna realize over time a lot is going to happen, not just to this person but in life. And you're also gonna look back and reflect on some of the things, and you're gonna really be grateful that you remained a good person through life, because life is not good to bad people. Bad people have a really terrible way of life, you know what I'm saying? And life really whips that ass when it gets to a certain point where you want to relax and not worry and want to chill. Life then brings a havoc unto you because you never allowed anyone to have peace. You never allowed anyone to chill. All you knew was causing pain. All you knew was hurting people. And when it happens to this person, it happens to everyone that does bad to people, even if you didn't mean to, right? There is karma to be learned from anything in life that we do that is wrong, that is bad. And that's what justice is, right? So this person is going to learn the hard way in life because of the things that they've done. Their life is not going to end well, or it's not going to be well at this time, moving on over the years. All right, you might hear about it, know about it, intuitive based information or literal information that you see for yourself, or you have the knowing of it. All right. But yeah, nonetheless, here I feel like, keep being a good person here and keep looking at life in a good way, no matter what happens. And I'm telling you, over the years, you're going to look back at this situation with this person, and the only thing that you're going to be grateful for is that you remain a good person in life, because you don't really know how deep things can go when you become a good person, right? There's deep good things that can happen and deep bad things that can happen to bad people as well, right? And that's why I feel like whatever this person is experiencing is deep bad karma. And it's deep because it has its own layers. Everybody lives a different life. Everybody has different triggers, emotions, thought processes. And because this person is in a different plane, you can just imagine. Like, you can just think, you know what I mean? Take it all how it resonates based on your reality and your life here in your world. I'm being called to continue with this message. There is more to this, okay? Let's tap in further to the layers. I'm talking about every decision and choice that this person has made is going to haunt them for the rest of their life here. The remainder of their life. That's the thing about karma. It comes when you least expect it, when you think you deserve peace now, or you don't want to do anything with this and that and that. That's when karma hits, right? So this person is going to go through a lot, okay? It's not going to be an easy life. I just heard that. It's not going to be an easy life, smooth sailing life. They're going to have a lot of stress, worries, struggles as well. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Swords, right? I feel that, life is going, look at what's showing here. We have the Tower. Life is going to put this person in their place. Yeah. Life is going to put this person in their place here in ways that they could have never imagined. And life is going to also teach you about this situation, because it's like when situations like these arise in our lives, justice, we should always look for it in a lesson type of way. Like, we should seek to learn from everything, right? Because that's how we grow and evolve, and that's how we become better people, and that's how life becomes better for us. Because if we don't learn, we stay in the same energy, we stay in the same cycles, we stay in the same vibration, right? But if we learn, we move on, and it never bothers us again, or it never means anything to us again to even bother us to that point, or to bother us at all. So I see that you're going to be learning a lot from this situation. Like, this person was brought into your life for a reason. No matter how it came about, they were brought into your life for a reason. You're going to learn a lot looking at this person and how they just going to destroy their life, or how they have destroyed their life. It's going to teach you about life in general, where decisions and choices can really make, break, or shape us, right? God put this person in your reality in the way that God did, because God wanted you to also realize how blessed and favored of a person you are, based on the type of and the kind of heart that you possess, based on where your mind is at in life, and how cleansed your spirit always has been, because of who you are in your reality. A very sad truth here, where on the other hand, you're going to have somebody that, like, life is going to be a completely different story for them. Like, you're going to literally look at this person in such a sad way. Like, it's going to be like them, like, you so sad. And you're going to mean it, because that's what it will be, if that's not what it is already. It's like, well, you living your life. I see you living your life. We doing you. You're just existing in your world and your reality. And maybe you one day reflect, or you witness something, you see something, or you hear something, and something's going to hit you. It might even make you emotional, because it's like the way in which things are going to happen for someone here. You're going to really appreciate your life based on what happens to them, because you're going to appreciate the type of person you've always been, and the types of decisions and choices you kept making in your reality. It's going to be different for you. It will always be different for you. All right. I mean, call to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month, based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month, based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed down in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.